I would like to serve 5 terabytes of data.
No problem. We are Google. 5 terabytes is so little that I've forgotten how to count that low.
Great. I'll use App Engine. That will be easy.
Very easy. Just register an App Engine account, write a little Python, write unit tests, write a regression test, write an end-to-end test, create a CL, pass the submit queue, get the CL approved, wait for the build to go green, and submit it.
Great. That will only take a week. By the way, my data is generated by an internal cron job. Will that be a problem?
This is Google. You'll need to store the data in a big table.
That's kind of a pain, but I suppose it's worthwhile for a production quality service.
You call that production quality? I made a more robust production quality service squatting over the toilet this morning.
Why is App Engine and Big Table not production quality?
Oh sweet Lord in heaven. What happens when a PCR hits your serving cell?
A PCR?
Planned change request. This is Google. You need to replicate your data across multiple big table cells.
How do I do that?
Just purchase quota in 2 big table cells.
Done. Now is my service production quality?
You are so funny. Did you make sure that both cells are in different PCR zones?
I didn't realize I had to worry about that. Why didn't you tell me? Look, I just want to serve 5 terabytes. This shouldn't be hard.
It's not hard. This is Google. By the way, make sure you file a ticket to replicate your cells.
Done. Now is my service production quality?
If you're Yahoo, sure. This is Google. You need to failover cleanly between PCR zones. Just launch into both cells and create a core GFEDNS entry to point between the 2 instances.
I am beginning to hate you. But fine. I will do that. Now is my service production quality?
Only if you think your users are scum. Do you? Do you think your users are scum? Why do you hate your users? How will you know when your service goes down? Have you set up monitoring?
I just want to serve 5 terabytes. Why is this so difficult? Fine. I will write something in Diplomat. I've heard good things about Diplomat.
Did you give your Borg jobs the appropriate names for Diplomat?
Sweet Jesus. You have got to be kidding me. Never mind then. I'll just use Borgmon.
Good. Just modify someone else's Borgmon code and you're good to go. You just need to find someone with Borgmon readability.
Who has Borgmon readability?
No one has Borgmon readability. Just me. But I don't have time to review your code.
I will give you a peer bonus if you review my code.
1 peer bonus? I don't get out of bed for less than 3.
That's not very googly. But fine. 3 peer bonuses. Now review my 20 lines of Borgmon code.
Looks good to me.
I need approval.
Approval costs 3 more peer bonuses.
If you weren't a staff software engineer, I would cut you open like a wet bag of groceries and play hopscotch with your entrails. Fine. Now approve my CL.
Done. By the way, did you remember to purchase quota for the cell where Borgmon will run?
I am going to quit my job. My next job will be making your vital organs universally accessible and useful.